Good evening from Yelagonga Regional Park. This is a lovely 23-degree evening, although be it a little bit breezy. My name is Tack. That there behind me is a pathway to success, and this is the Ironman in me. So this evening, you can probably tell by my face, by my mood, I'm feeling a bit flat. There's quite a bit going on in my world. I had a psychology session today where I talked through a number of issues, and my mood's quite low. I've come out for an evening walk because we've got the 5k run tomorrow morning with a little man. We haven't decided which park run we're going to do yet, but we'll do one of them. And even though it's clearly a blue sky day, it's still very difficult to lift yourself when your stress levels are up. So what does being stressed look like for me? Well, word finding. That is the first thing that I notice I have an issue with. I struggle with sometimes basic words. I definitely struggle with calling names. I have to word associate to remember someone's name. Sometimes it's quite funny what I have to think about to remember their name. But I hope you feel this wind. But I tell you it was windy during the 70.3. So I'm struggling to find words, and that again in itself causes me stress because I'm not used to that. So not being able to remember words and names in itself causes stress in me because I am so used to being able to recall whole paragraphs of things to do with my work. I know where to find them usually, and it literally comes to mind whilst I'm talking. At the moment I'm finding it very difficult to do that. Now that in itself can cause me to feel moody, grumpy, which is not great when you've got kids around. Now my kids are awesome, and as I previously mentioned, one's got ADHD, which has been medicated, and the other one is about to have her appointment to see if she's going to be diagnosed with either ADHD or ADD, something like that. So you combine my PTSD with those two, and for a dad, that can be really, really challenging. Now let's not beat around the bush. Kids do not come with a manual. They do not come with an instruction guide. And you try and take the best bits out of your parents' parenting styles and mix it with modern day teachings, learnings, social etiquette, norms, to bring up your kids the best way you can. Now, I always try and have fun with my kids. which is really important for them. They know that their dad's got something called PTSD. I don't think they fully understand it by any stretch, but they know that sometimes I have to just take myself off to my bedroom and just sit quietly, meditate, and sometimes I'm not a fun dad, although I try to be. The thing I'm trying to say, I think, is I really want people to know it's actually okay not to be okay. It's okay to have something that needs some professional help. Every day people pull muscles, go and see a physiotherapist. Every day people have an ailment, they go see a GP. And every day people have mental health issues and they don't go and see a psychologist because they are scared of what other people might think of them. They don't go and see a psychiatrist who can help them out with so much more than just medication. The psychiatrist oversees the whole of your mental health process and can get you back on track much quicker and much more safely than you trying to do it yourself. Most of the time, I've seen over the years with friends, colleagues, people I've come into contact with, that they try and do that with things like alcohol, drugs, and all too often it doesn't end well. So my message for today: if you are feeling down, if you are feeling that things are getting on top of you, if you are feeling that you've been to some job that you can't get out of your head, you're not sleeping well, you are finding that you are snappy with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, and you don't know why, please go and see your GP, or if you have access without going and seeing your GP, go to your psychology unit and have a chat. Starting the conversation is the main thing you need to do. Start that conversation because it's going to lead to you being a much better person and getting yourself better. Because quite often we don't understand and know how ill we are. See, I can't even get my words out properly. I'm trying. And for me, that can be quite distressing. So I'm sorry today isn't a real upbeat and smiley video, but this is my journey towards Ironman. This is who I am, and I'm not happy tack every single day. Far from it. Living with PTSD is bloody hard, and my PTSD is complex and there's so many aspects to it. So we will get into that, I'm sure, over the coming year. There's some things I've got to get through first. There's some processes I've got to go through first. And once I'm through those, then I can start talking and I can start filling you in on who TAC is, me. So for today, I hope you're having a great day. And if you are struggling, reach out to someone. And if you're one of these people who is having a great day and you know someone who needs a hand or might need a hand, might need that call, please pick up the phone and talk to them, because your conversation might be the one that really does help. Now, I'm good today. I'm all right. I'm just struggling a little bit, that's all. We've got a park run in the morning, and I will see you then. Ta-da!